Okay, frequently asked questions, and this one is it's one that I've been asked a number of times, and I've always gone too complicated with the answer, so I'm trying to keep it really short and really succinct. Body and mind. What do you mean by body-mind within Qigong? Okay, so let's strip this down to something really, really simple. On a physical level, we can be in the sympathetic response or the parasympathetic response. In the sympathetic response, we're in response to a perceived threat. So, for example, the stress responses, the fight or flight response, the challenge response, all of these responses are sympathetic responses to a perceived threat. So we produce a whole load of different chemicals within the body in order to actually deal with a perceived problem. But when we do that, we take our energy away from places that are actually quite important. And this is why the relaxation on a physical level is so important, because it moves us out of the sympathetic responses into the parasympathetic responses. And it's here that the body is able to allocate its resources to actually get on with the healing aspects, to get on with the digestion, to get on with all the bits and pieces that tend to get sidelined by the stressiness that we have within everyday life. So relaxed body, super important, super important. But once we've relaxed the body, we can then start to work with the mind. And I put it in that order because if you try to relax the mind while clenching the fists, it doesn't work so well. So tension within the physical body tends to have an impact on the mind. When we start to relax the mind, there's a phrase that's used within Qigong, Yi Dao Qi Dao, where the mind goes, the Qi will follow. So if the mind is churning over worries, if the mind is churning over fears, if the mind is hanging on to thoughts that are destructive or limiting, self-limiting in any way, then that's where the Qi goes. When we relax the mind, we can move more into a space that is far clearer, far more freeing, with far greater potential. So Qigong just on a physical basis is great, but when you start to bring the mental aspect in, you hit a whole new level. So when the body and mind are engaged in the practice, you could call this embodiment. We might go there another time. This is when Qigong becomes really powerful. I'll do a longer bit on it around Jing, Qi and Shen and all kinds of other bits and pieces. Hope this is helpful, and yeah, have a good day. Bye.